The following program is intended for a mature listening audience. Graphic and explicit language may be heard at times. The views expressed and opinions given by the individual hosts and their guests do not necessarily express those of this station or sponsors. Listeners are advised, but neither the station nor owners and agents will be held liable for the content of this program. Rebroadcast, redistributed, or reused without the express written permission without the host or producer is not allowed. You are listening to Family Spirit International.
Hey, what's up, Gwen?
Hey, how are you?
We got a little bit of an echo. How do we fix this? Maybe don't talk so loud. I don't know. Let me get Christopher. There's
Hello.
my man. Christopher, hey, sweetheart.
How are you?
Good.
The internet has been crazy. I think it's all the energy the past couple of days.
I think you're right. We finally have some rain since we had the hurricane. So we've been dealing with that for the past 2 days. I keep hoping I don't see the wind pick up. I'm a little bit punchy about that.
Yeah.
Let's see if we've got any comments. Hey, Richard.
Hi,
Hey,
Richard.
man. Oh, hey, Shane. We love you, Shane McLean. We love you, Richard. Listen, we've got a wonderful guest tonight. You guys don't want to miss this. This is our very favorite, Laurissa, and she's a psychic medium. She's done lots of shows. She's got a lineup that's crazy, man. Let's just bring her in. She's so pretty. Here she is. The pretty girl.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
You have a very, very terrible echo.
I do. And I think it's because Gwen has the sound on. No? Okay, thank you. Let me turn the audio down a little. It's probably me. Yeah, I hear it better now. Is that better, Diggin' Dad?
Oh, Diggin' Dad is
You sound better now.
Yes, we
Diggin'
do.
Dad is my buddy, Corey. Hi, Corey. Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane. Oh, wow, we got all kinds of stuff happening here. Luna, you sneezing? My dog, my little Frenchie, she's going up, up, up. She's trying to set a record.
Hi,
Hey,
David.
guys, listen, I did not play the sponsorship video. Guys, let me play this thing because Richard is the sponsor of the show, and we did the Fitzpatrick Hotel this past weekend, and your equipment was the star of the show. Everybody loves it. I don't have it with me. It's in my box, and it's in the trailer. But let me play your video real quick. I'm sorry, Richard. I said I would do it all the time. I screwed up. Hold on. Here it comes. Well, I guess I hit a button. Well, there you go. Free readings tonight on me. So please send out messages to your family and friends. Please. Oh, Archangel, what's up, buddy? Yes, I love him. You know,
That's
he's
Tom.
great. Yes, it is. Our Tom.
Tom.
Yeah, he's our Archangel. And, he's an excellent profiler. Holy crap. Hey, David. We got a lot of people in the house tonight. And that's just in this chat. So, all right. So tell us a bit about what you have going.
Me.
Yes, you said you had a full schedule for the year and you're meeting people and going places and doing stuff. And so tell us what you got going, girl. Ooh-wee. I want to hear. I'm going to get where I'm a little more. My sofa is swallowing me. There, that's
Hi,
a little better.
Alan. My husband said hello.
Oh,
Yeah. So, well, we're wrapping up the year right now.
Yeah, it's
Event
time to chill, right? It's a little time to chill. We get past the spooky time, and then it's like,
I'm done. I'm tired. So we're wrapping up the filming for 24 Hours in Hell, the TV series, which is a paranormal. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, girl.
It's a paranormal journey through Hell House, or Waldorf Estate of Fear, which is a haunted attraction in Lehighton, Pennsylvania. And also the set of the movie Hell House, if anybody has ever seen those movies. And long story short, it's also a haunted location that came on the map in 2023 after our team, or 2022 actually, after our team went in and investigated it a few times. And lo and behold, it was haunted. So long story short, teams came in and we created a TV show, and we've been filming since January. So the finale films, yes. So the finale films November 15th and 16th. And I think those are the dates next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend. And after that, it will go to distributors and be out on platforms in 2025. So that's going to be the
which platforms yet?
I am not obliged to say where it is going. So you guys will have to.
I just wondered because I love that place. I mean, since you and I talked, I went on to Tubi. By the way, Tubi is the bomb. Scott Tepperman, mwah, love you, Scott. He's the one that turned me on to Tubi. He does a lot of horror movies, and gosh, I can't believe how good he is. And his friend Jason, they're great, and I met them at the Ozark Paracon. It's Deep South Para Horror Comic-Con. And he was across from me, and we had the best time talking, not just about ghost stuff, but he said that Tubi's the way to go, and they're on Tubi. All of his horror stuff's on Tubi, and he said that he makes as much off Tubi as he did when he was with Ghost Hunters International. I'm like, woo! So, yeah. Anyway, back to the point.
It's great for creators. I swear by Tubi.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that too, by the way. This is Christopher Fisher.
I was just going to say hello. Hello to Gwen and hello to Chris. I've never
formally met.
Nice
to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
We love you. And this is going to be fun. Why do I just see you, baby girl? There we go. We hitting buttons,
It's all good.
So, Christopher, tell him about about your specialty that you're the only.
I'm one of very few people in this field that will participate in radio shows just like this who has a disability in this field.
Yes.
And plus, my core of interest is one of the darkest fields of the paranormal, demonology.
Listen, he has studied demonology and religion to such an extent. Why don't you get that desk right there that's next to the thing? and pop it up?
Because
You
I've
know,
studied it so
yeah,
much.
I'm sorry. He
Um,
has studied it so much that I would be willing to say he has his degree in theology.
I make
Thing.
I make people uncomfortable. That's how much I know about it.
Yes, you
See,
do.
that wouldn't make me uncomfortable. I love learning from people. I do.
I
I do
noticed,
too.
I noticed it. I can sense that you're like me. If it makes somebody uncomfortable to learn the truth, you're all for it.
Tell me that wasn't right on the money. Right on the money. He
Yeah.
nailed it. I
Yeah.
love it.
No,
I
I
love
love
my
to learn.
Chris.
I love to learn.
Well,
As a
now
matter of
you're
fact, if I didn't expend all of my student loan money, I'd probably still be in school. So,
I
yeah.
and you'll find my choice of Bibles very interesting.
go ahead, tell it, baby.
I don't use King James or
No, he
any
doesn't. Neither do
derivative
I.
of it. I use the Geneva Bible or the Ethiopian Tyreo Bible or Beth Israel Torah, which are very old manuscripts.
That's what I use, the Ethiopian Bible for sure.
I have it
Love that.
now. It's expensive to get.
It is. I
Okay.
found it on eBay, and I've got some ebooks. Anybody needing ebooks of the Dead Sea Scrolls, hit me up. I'll send them to you. These are things we should have anyway. I like having the whole story and the whole truth, not just watered down versions. And yes, that's what I said, and I said what I meant.
Mhm. And
Um,
I won't say how I feel uh, about a certain Bible verse in 2 Corinthians because it would get me in trouble.
Oh, you better behave yourself.
Yes.
So tell me a bit more, Laurissa. What in the look at that. Laurissa is one of the busiest hard workers in the game. Hashtag
Thank you,
24
Shane.
hours in hell.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Shane.
Shane's a
I can't
sweetheart.
wait to watch this.
He's always been, thank you. He's always been very kind. He's a good guy.
You
And
should
his
see his
wife is
show.
great.
He's new to All Access Network TV, and I would like to invite you, if you are interested in doing a podcast, whether it's live like this one or it's pre-recorded, you can get with Gwen and we could
Okay.
set you up. You could do an hour. I would love to see you do that. I think people would love it.
I would love to do anything to help Shane. I know he asked me to help him like 2 weeks ago. My issue, honestly, is that a lot of people do ask me to help them with stuff, and I want to help. I want to help everybody, but I can't help everybody.
That's
I
okay.
would do one thing for him, like absolutely. I will come on a podcast and help him out, but like he had asked me to help him do something like long term, and I just can't. Like I don't have there's not enough hours in the day, right? So, but yeah, I'll
Well,
do a
I
podcast.
used to do a show that was every 2 weeks. And
Me too.
And it was just it was very simple. I had a great time doing that. Now it's time to now I'm doing it. I started out 2 hours every week and now it's an hour. And I think I found a good balance.
It's hard. I had Santiago Cirillo I'm very close to him.
He's
And
precious.
I love him. And at the beginning of this year, he's kind of sat me down and he said, listen, I get it. He's a hard worker. He's ambitious. And he's like,
Yes.
I see a lot of me in you. He goes, but you need to pick 1 or 2 or 3 things, and you're going to have to let some stuff go.
Yeah,
And it was very
for
hard
sure.
for me. One of the things I had to let go was my podcast. And I know Angie and Shane were always on there and supporting that. I loved my podcast, but I had to let it go. It was just too time consuming. And, even just doing this show, this TV show, we didn't even film. We only filmed six times, or I don't even think it was that many times. Maybe it was 3 or 4. But it feels like we've been doing it perpetually.
Right.
It's so much work. So, but yeah, I just want to stop though and real quick and say hi to Kathy and hi to David because I don't want them to think I'm ignoring them. So hello. But yeah, so I have to pick and choose what I do. And I have 4 children. And that's
Yes,
I feel like,
and they're beautiful,
thank you.
and they're successful, and they're
you.
well balanced and well educated, and all of these
Thank
things.
you.
I'm double checking right now to make sure our chat's working. It is. Okay, I see we're getting them, but I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Guys, you can always send me a message. Okay, just making sure we're not missing anybody. I'd like a copy of those, Letriana. Please send me a private message. Okay, thank you. And I have to say, your show is great. Yes. I have been watching it over, and it's great. The second time's even better, but I have to tell you, that clown is crazy.
Oh wait, I can't hear. Wait, Gwen, are you talking to me?
Yeah, hold on. We're just gonna have to do it this way. Here we go. Okay. So, can you hear? Show is.
Are you talking about Hell House? No volume, ladies.
I found it. She said that your show is fantastic.
Yes.
You're talking about the movies, Hell House movies.
Yes.
Yes.
I watched the paper because I knew you were coming on.
So, Angie, a lot of people don't know this. Angie Moyer, who owns the Waldorf Estate Affair, she actually helped to produce and do set design for that movie, and she's in the movie. I don't know
Yes,
if
she is. She looks amazing.
What? She's short hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She's got
yeah.
and
I want to tell you, her daughter Bailey is the dead girl.
No, I did not
Are
know
you
that.
serious? That's her daughter?
And wait, there's even more surprises. So because that movie is low budget, like the original Hell House LLC, all like most of the actors in there are her scare haunt actors and actresses.
No
and
way. They
yes,
did a great job.
Yes, they
telling you,
are.
The first one was the one that kind of brought me in.
Mhm.
So Christopher, you're gonna have to go on Tubi and look for 24 Hours in Hell and watch
Yeah.
the first one. I thought Alex was great.
No, not 24 Hours in Hell. Hell House, the movie.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the movie.
Yeah. 24 Hours in Hell is the paranormal TV show. That's not out yet.
Okay, so Hell House is what I'm
You
talking
know,
about. Yes.
you know what I noticed?
What, babe?
Tubi is very competitive to the other services. They actually have a much more vast horror library than other networks. You notice that, Laurissa?
That's true.
That is true.
The paid networks pale in comparison to a free service. It's a hidden secret.
You're right,
Yeah.
Freaky.
I don't really have much to do with where the show is going, like with the distributors and all that. That's above my pay grade. I'm lowly. I'm just the co-creator. That's it.
Well, for everybody that loves horror, go to Tubi. It's free. You can watch all 3 of the movies. And the reason why that's interesting is because that is the house that she's talking about, the Waldorf Estate. And
Right.
I love Alex. He was my favorite character, first movie, but he's through the whole thing, all 3 of them, more in the first one. And he was the one that was a producer of the horror house, It's a very fascinating.
Was it okay for me to advertise a streaming network here?
It is, baby. Okay, so Shane is saying, Laurissa, I'd love to have you on Dark Society Paranormal Podcast, and it's only an hour.
Yes, I will do it. I absolutely will. I will do it for you, Shane.
I'll watch your movie.
Yeah, the movie To the Waldorf Estate. I'll send it to you, Christopher. I'll make sure you see a picture of what that looks like. So when you go on Tubi, you'll find it. Just remember, those movies are filmed at the location she's talking about. Mm-hmm. It's not about it.
Correct. So I want to clarify that. So it's very important that people understand this. So the Hell House movies were filmed in 2014, and then I want to think 2016, like that kind of time frame. We didn't get in there. Our team did not get in there and discover any kind of haunting activity until 2021. Okay, September of 2021. So Angie's been in this location. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Angie had been in this location and she's known as the Scream Queen. This location is known as one of the top 10 haunted attractions in the United States.
It's intense, guys. It's intense. Please watch it so whenever 24 Hours comes out, you'll be able to see the house in its real form.
Correct. And that's what I wanted to say is like these movies are not about the paranormal stuff. Now, our team went in there and we found out it was paranormal. And what we uncovered is things like egregores and tulpas and things that are related to the excess energy that goes through there because of the haunt and because the movie was filmed there. So there's other stuff that's going on there. We have elemental activity because of the history. We have a fault line running through the location that people don't even realize is here.
That's intense because that's going to lean more towards a residual haunting because the plates are moving under it. It's going to the magnetic fields are going to catch it and maybe even move it depending on how the fault is moving.
So you are familiar with tectonic strain theory, which goes back to Galileo. So these things are in the book that I'm writing as well, which talks about even stone tape theory, and we have all these waterways nearby, and you know, there's really a lot at this location that makes it so unique. So besides the Ramapo fault line, besides the water, we also have a quartz vein running nearby. We also have iron ore that was mined in the location. Anthracite coal is only found in 4 places on the entire planet, and one of them is here.
Wow.
I mean, you know, so there's some really cool things that are going on at this location that really are amping up this activity. And you just have to be there to really appreciate it.
Now, I'm going to say a lot of people don't know what an egregore is. Okay. Yeah, I saw that wine. Where's the wine bottle? Where's ours?
It's my red wine. We have a local winery, and that also contributes to the paranormal activity.
Different kind of spirit, baby. Oh my God.
It is, so Crystal, crazy. It's an awesome place. If you ever get a chance, Angie's going to be opening up some rental dates again, just so the public knows. But she's going to be very selective on who comes in. Say again?
Send it to me. I would love to go.
We're looking at all of that pretty closely with our classes. When I talked with Angie, she said she was going to send me the list whenever it's ready. I can't wait. I think everybody would enjoy it. It's a small little town, and I think that we would have a great time and be able to.
I have a theory why you can see paranormal activity at the house right away, Laurissa.
Tell me.
You, like me, you have a guardian angel that isn't in the current Bibles, and also you're a demonologist by heart and by blood.
Who?
You.
Oh, me. I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got a lot of people watching. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Candy. Hey, Tracy. Hello. Gosh, everybody's enjoying this.
God has you in his corner, basically, Laurissa.
Oh, I appreciate that. I really hope so. I need him a lot.
Yeah, we both do. We all do.
We all do, yes.
So let's discuss what is an egregore. It's a spiritual event that everyone experiences at the same time. But go ahead.
Do you want me to tell you what the research I have has uncovered about it and like where the roots and all? Okay. Mm-hmm. So, egregores were first discussed in the Book of Enoch. And originally they were individual entities. Originally, they were not the collective conscience. That actually is an esoteric occultist term. Mm-hmm. So originally in the Book of Enoch, they kind of go back to Nephilims and things like that, like mating and a little bit more of a darker thing. But that was then. Now they're a collective conscience. So basically energy, but like you said, a group of people experience it. As a psychic, it is a very odd experience. And
it's one of my favorites, though.
It is.
I don't know why.
I don't know that it was at first one of my favorites, and I don't know that it currently is. At sometimes it's uncomfortable for me
Mm.
because I don't know. It's hard to discern. Well, it's been hard at times in this location, because it's gotten stronger. And let me elaborate on that. Originally, I feel like it had a steady source. You know, once a year, you had the same group of, like, the same amount of energy coming through it during the haunt season. So it like was one size really. And it waited for that fresh amount of energy, and then like it was dormant really, you know? But we went in there and we opened up this like communication line, and we were feeding it and feeding it and feeding it. And like all these other teams started to come in, and it grew and it grew. And now it's pretty large and it's pretty active. So sometimes it can be a little overwhelming. And especially if you're a medium.
Yeah.
So, and you're going to find out. That's all I'm going to say is you're going to find out.
It's really cool. Yeah,
I look forward to it.
Shane is just saying, I believe her daughter went there as an attraction and she felt activity there, and the rest is history. That's
It's
right.
very true. So here's something really cool, because I don't want to give too much away with the egregore stuff, because it's all in my book, and the book's getting published.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
Oh,
And I want your thoughts. I want you. I'm going to
Yes.
send you a special copy of my book, like before.
I would love it. Thank you.
Yes, and I really want your thoughts on it. So I don't want to get too much into it, but I do want to mention this. My daughter, our evidence review team, was going through our evidence to try and connect things for our TV show and for my book and all that. And I didn't know this, but back in 2021, she's a medium like me, and she was the first one to discover 2 of the entities in that location. And
wow.
we have it on tape. And here's what's cool. I'm going to give this away because it's okay that I do. It's not going against anything.
Luna's here. She's photobombing everything. My little
That's
friend.
okay. I like dogs.
If you hear her like grunting, I apologize. We're not snoring. It's just my little baby. Yeah.
No, that's okay. So, and Tom, I know I do have an archangel, and that's cool that you pointed that out. But I want to point this out. So up until this year, we did not have history on this location. We had nothing. And it's very important that everybody knows this, because for years I have been saying all of these entities are in this location. And for years, some people have been saying, you know, you're full of crap. And other people have been saying, that's really cool that you're talking to these ghosts, but where's your evidence, right? And other people have been going in there and having similar experiences and saying, no, these entities are real. Well, we found it. We found the records. And so now we have these records, and we're like trying to go back in our evidence logs and find the experiences when they first happened. Who was the medium on the team that found these entities, that started the communication? So my daughter actually was the medium to meet 2 very important entities that are in there, and we did find their records. So that's going to be, and you guys are going to see it, and you're going to see the interaction somewhere in the episodes, and that's going to be pretty cool.
So I have I'm going to try to put this somewhere where I can grab it real quick. There is a link that I want to send everybody that you can go to.
Make a banner.
Yeah, let me make a banner real quick. I just sent it to myself. Hold on just a second. And it is Laurissa, and she is giving a tour of a place.
Yeah, where is this link? Where'd you get this link?
It's on YouTube, Sweet Pea. I love it. It's great. You're going through, and there's a little team. It's not that big of a team. Everybody's there together, and you're pointing everything out. And I'm telling you, you gave them, I mean, the way that you described everything and showed them where everything was, I mean, it was on point. It was fantastic.
Thank you. I don't even know when I did that.
Yeah, that's so cool, though.
You're so busy. You don't know.
In fact, you know what? Would you mind if I play a bit of it?
No. By the way, before you do that, can I just point something out to one of the people in the chat? Because I want to make sure everybody knows. So Diggin' Dad, his name is Corey Mason, and he is our camera guy for 24 Hours in Hell.
Oh, well, hi. What's up?
Yeah. I want to make sure you guys know, and that's why he's commenting and saying stuff about the show. So just so you know.
Well, great.
Well, he's there. He
Yeah.
knows. That's fantastic. Thanks for telling me.
Yep.
All right, I got it together. And here we go. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm feeling the love, digging dad.
I mean, Alan's there too. Alan does editing and stuff. I don't want him to be like, you mentioned Corey and not me.
Oh, there he is. He goes, I think that
There he
was
is.
when a team rented it. Oh, okay. Yes,
okay.
probably. Yeah, that's probably it. But here we go. I just think you did a great job. I can tell you're tired, that you've been doing stuff, but you put a lot of detail into this. And I want people to see how professional you are and all the, very educated.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people wouldn't be able to even follow what the hell you're saying. I was just like, go girl, go. Hold on a minute.
I probably can't follow
You remember
it.
it?
I do know.
Okay, I'm
I
going to
do.
play it now. I'm not going to play it all. Okay.
Okay.
Is this the right one?
So, welcome to
There it
Waldorf
is.
Estate of Fear, otherwise known as Hell House. This is the film set for the movie franchise Hell House, which began filming in 2015. The owner of the scare haunt here is Angie, and I am Laurissa Rex. I do the Palmerton area. I founded Palmerton Area Research Alliance with Alan, and we host paranormal investigations here. So I'm going to take you on a tour of the house and tell you a little bit about the history here. There is very little known about this location. So the first thing you need to know is that the building was built in 1858. The land goes back to the 1740s. This was one of 8 original farms. All of the families were related, as most people, were back in the day. They came from Netherlands, Dutch, right?
They're Dutch. They're from Germany.
Germany. And they pretty much did like meat. They were like butchers. There's basically like 8 or 9 names that are tied to this land. And the first person that was tied to this land, his name was Abraham. So, and he's prominent here. If you try to communicate with him, you will get Abraham. He can be a little bit standoffish too. He doesn't really like people, and you'll know when Abraham comes into the room because he chases away any of the children's spirits. But we'll talk about that upstairs. One of the sister farms is not too far away, and it actually is under Beltsville Lake. How far is that?
Right over there.
Yep.
Right. See where the wood line is?
Yeah.
Right on the other side of that wood line.
Yep. In the 1970s, the Army Corps of Engineers actually flooded the entire town, including the church and all the graves. So people who were related to these families are buried in that graveyard underneath that
State Park.
underneath
Where
that
they
lake.
do swimming and have beach.
Yeah, of course. So, because why not? Going back even further, the reason why there's no history on this land is because it was taken at least 3 times by the Native Americans, which were the Lenape Indians. Native Americans, sorry. Additionally, there is anthracite coal mines all over here, and this history is rich in coal mining. So when you look at the ley lines, you look at the coal, you look at the anthracite, you look at the water, you have a hotbed of paranormal activity. It's a perfect storm. So this place is currently a hot topic for research as well, because there's layers of hauntings here. And that the hauntings go from everything from residual to organic to egregore to tulpa to shadow people to portals to what are the elementals? Sorry. Yeah, we have everything here. So if you investigate outside, you'll get stuff. You'll get elementals that have come into the building as well. Literally everything. So if you want to come inside, I will introduce you to some of the spirits that we know are in the house. We've been waiting for you. I hope you all enjoy your stay. Like I said, because we have portals here too, you will also get spirits that just pop in. We don't even know where they come from.
This push-to-drink bottle gives you more energy.
some
Oh,
of that
my goodness.
information is not correct anymore. Not since we found other records. But I see what you're saying, like the point of what you were saying. Thank you, by the way, for showing.
You're
Yes,
professional. It looks
yes.
good.
Everybody's thank you. Everybody's awesome video. Hard work. Good job. I thought it was fantastic. And
Thank
what
you.
I had to stop it because of the stinking commercial. But what she does is she goes through most of the house and explains what type of haunting that people may experience in each room so that, they not only have a bit of a sizzler of what they may experience, it's also a lot of fun for them to make a plan of how they want to investigate. And I just thought that's fantastic because I've gone to places, and I barely had tables and chairs, and they didn't say anything. We had to do our own thing. So it was really cool that you went through all that trouble and all the detail.
Thank you.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I can't wait for this book to come out, and I know I owe you some information about that, and I'm sending it to you right now because that means my brain's, I'm thinking about it. If I don't do it, I'll screw that up again. So, are you going to do a series of books? Are you thinking about a full series or just the one?
There's so much information. Every time I think I'm ready to publish this thing, something else comes out.
I think you ought to
So-
just go from the one and go ahead and have your second lined up. Just do an outline for all of them because from the information you're telling me, oh yeah.
The problem, I think I want to write another book. I want to believe that this is something that you're going to find at another location. I do. I want to believe that this is a phenomenon that you're going to have somewhere else. But, I don't know that I'm going to find it somewhere else,
I know. And I worry about that. But see, there's just so many things that can cause a haunting that's there, there's no way that I just don't know that what I'm trying to say is, besides the fact that you don't really know if there's another place that can create the hauntings that are there because there's so many factors, a place can change based on someone that is there. It's not going to be the same for this person it is for that one because your energy's different. We all may be a moth to flame, but not every flame could be seen, and I really feel like this is special because of the work you guys have done there, things you've uncovered. I really do. Yeah.
So
And yeah,
Oh,
he's
go
saying
ahead, sorry.
it's a very special place. I agree with him 100%.
Yeah. So the book is called The Waldorf Effect.
Yes.
And it takes into account it's a 4-part theory. And it examines external factors is the first part. The second, which is like we talked about, the outside, like the environment. Okay. And then the culture of the location. So like the Native American culture would have been something in the first part. And then the second part is the internal factors, which would be the layers of hauntings that are occurring, and the history. And the third part is the people, the psychology of
Right.
the people
Absolutely.
you're bringing in, and how the hauntings are interacting. And then the fourth part is the effect and how it all comes together to create that effect. So I don't know if other locations have all of those parts, so to speak, all those ingredients to create that effect. That's why I don't know if I could write another book, or should I just split this one up? I don't know. There's so many pages. I don't know. But I don't know what you're saying. What do you mean, and a veteran, Shane? What does that mean? Live with Laurissa on a family. Oh, I'm sorry. Fantastic.
Let's see. I see a comment.
and a
And a
veteran.
Yes, she is. Absolutely. And it is a fantastic concept. Um, in a lot of books that I've read, it's been a lot about what creates a haunting, not about the place itself. And they dig deep into the history, not just on how it creates a haunting. And I feel like that's fascinating to me. I think that's going to be quite the winner. It'll be very
Thank
unique,
you.
but it could also be very educational. I'd love to be able to have that book as reading with my class, and then back it up with a Waldorf trip, to leave
A
my
field trip.
field trip. Everybody
Field
in the
trip.
car.
Field trip to the vortex.
Yes,
There you
absolutely. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome
So
to the
funny.
jungle of the Waldorf estate. Blah, blah, blah. I had hot wings earlier. I swear my mouth is still on fire.
Oh, they brought them, and when they brought them over, I was like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, my husband was like, "Oh, you're going to be on fire tonight." Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah.
So this is going to be fun. It's going to be great. Oh my goodness. Oh, hey Sonia Thompson.
Hi.
She's a wonderful actress from The Walking Dead, among other things. And
Wait, what? She's from The Walking Dead. Does she know Santi?
Of course, she knows Santi.
Stop. Hello.
Hello.
And she's awesome.
Okay, so Victoria's saying, what's it called when there is an area that the temperature is different in one spot in the land? I believe that would be related to hold on, geomancy.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, I think that you would need to look into some geomancy, which is learning about how the land can have a certain magic about it based off of the magnetic plates in the ground, as well as the different types of maybe crystals, magnetic plates, water, and even some of the history.
Thermodynamics.
Thermodynamics, yes, that's a big deal. So I think you probably should look at that. It'd be really neat to look at that, Victoria, in class. Let's see. Oh, yes. So, yes, I know him, Sonia says. I wish I could show you a picture of her. Let's see if I can find one.
Yes, I want to see a
I
picture.
told her, I said she had to have a lot of makeup. Had to, because she's such a pretty lady to be a walker,
She was a walker?
She was a walker. She's really tiny lady. She looks like a teenager from a distance.
Yes.
So it would be easy as her, with her being so thin. She does look athletic though, but for her to be able to look like she's had a bite taken out, because it would be easy to build the prosthetics over certain areas.
Huh.
He wants to be a chaperone on the field trip. Of course, Tom, let's do it. Okay, and so Victoria is saying that Asheville, North Carolina has that in one of their areas. So it does make sense. It does make sense. And, the indigenous people of Cherokee, not just the Cherokee, but the Creek as well, talk about an entity that lives in the mountains that has heat. And so therefore it moves within the mountains. So, yeah, I think it would be really neat to look at some of the legends and look at this spot and see how close the legends are to explaining an anomaly like this. Oh, Reverend Dr. Ken Torres. Hey,
my brother.
I love him.
Hello.
What a great guy. And
That's
you got
my
your
buddy.
Ken, I knew that you had been working on it. Way to go. I got mine. It was not feet, let me tell you. And I'm finishing up with University of Sedona, because I'm getting my emphasis in parapsychology, and they have that. So I was able to switch from one thing to the other. That's why I teach. I've been working on. I got to fund my habit of being a nerd. I'm such a nerd. Vitamin water, books. I mean, I've just got my husband. There's certain vices that you have to have
Your
as
best
a person.
friend.
You're my bestie. Absolutely. Hey. Hey,
I asked Sonia
Padre.
to send us a picture.
Yes, please send a picture so we can put
Yeah.
it in
I'm
here.
messaging you. Please send me a picture.
Don't we all?
Okay, Victoria, that makes sense. I have got some of the actual legends that were spoken. This little lady that I saw, She wrote them down. She's over 100 years old, and I bought her little booklets.
Aw.
And she asked me, if you take them, promise me you'll tell these legends to the children, because they're originally told tales. They weren't written. And I promised her I would. And I can't find her. I'm afraid she's passed on. But I promised her, and I will. And that's going to be my next book, The Legends of the Cherokee and Iroquois, for children.
That'd be awesome.
So
I like
I've already got the stuff done. As far as my cover. Oh, we got a Facebook page here. All right.
I gotta
No.
see this.
Got his 2 years ago, and he's working on his theology PhD. Oh, thank you. Such a sweet man. We've got a wonderful group tonight.
We do.
Look at this. Now, this is her Facebook page picture that I
Okay.
can't click on the link in
Oh, let me
chat.
see if I can.
But if not, it's okay.
If I click that, it's gonna take me out, so I can't.
Yeah,
I'll have to put
don't,
it
don't
in.
do it. Yeah.
No, I'll have to put it in after I get off with you
Oh,
guys.
I'll click on here. I don't want you messing up.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. But I would love to have some kind of a meetup, a ghost hunt, something. I don't know, something where all of these kinds of like-minded, lovely people, we can all get together and hunt together, have some good food, stay up late, and then act silly because we're all
Oh, there
you
she
know.
is. There she is. Wait. I don't
Yes, that's her. That's her. You found it. Oh heck.
I don't know if we.
You want to get us all together?
I would
And go to the
love
haunted
it.
location?
I don't know how. I don't know how, but we've got
I
to.
don't know if you can
Let's
see it
see.
on my phone.
What's that now?
Wait, what? I didn't say
You
nothing.
said you
I
said,
didn't say nothing.
wait, you want to get us all together? You coming?
I was laughing. No, I'm laughing because I know these people. I know some of these people.
I know them too. Oh God, I love it.
I know some of them.
Yeah, we're a bunch of silly crazies. Bunch of
I've
silly
investigated with some of them.
crazies. Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to send it.
Okay, so I have pictures of Sonia, and I want to get a picture of her.
Just send you one.
Where'd you send it to? There it is, right there. Boom.
We're
Okay.
working on it. It takes both of us.
You got to see
sometimes.
her. She's such a beautiful lady. To see her like
Yeah.
this, her spirit is way outside of the body. It doesn't fit in that little frame.
Nope.
It just doesn't fit.
Wait,
Oh
where
my
are you
God.
looking? I don't see anything.
We're trying
And
to
Here,
Chris
it's coming.
disappeared.
I'm coming.
Chris,
It
where
is-
are you?
I'm right here.
He just. Oh, there you are.
What happened?
got the
You
background.
disappeared. Okay.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Now you're there, but you're there now.
Wiggle
I was like, where'd you
around,
go?
mister. And we're like, where did you go? He leans over and does all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
The Sonia's this beautiful girl.
Now remember, Sonia's a beautiful lady. It's loading,
Yes.
and I'll have
Okay.
it for you.
Her,
And
this is
boom.
awesome.
Oh my God,
Doesn't she look amazing?
Wow.
that's terrifying.
She said it was hours of
Yeah.
makeup, hours. So you'll have to let Santi know that you've kind of met Sonia.
But she doesn't look like that. in her profile.
No.
And she is awesome to just be around. We had such fun last weekend. It was
Yes, and
She's
Candy
so
Lee's
pretty.
watching.
What'd they do to you?
Yeah, they messed her up. She's a pretty lady. Oh my gosh, there's another one.
fun. Yeah.
So she's a wonderful lady.
Yes.
So what have you got cooking, Missy? Where are you
All
going?
right.
What you doing?
So next year, where did he go? I told you he just keeps.
He does. His computer boots him sometimes.
Yeah, it'll be.
Oh, look what he said. That's how I look when I don't have my coffee in the morning. Oh, Sonia, the cream cleared it all up. Yeah,
That's some good cream right there, then. Yeah.
better can that stuff. Tell me what you're
Okay.
doing, sweetheart.
So here's what I've actually been doing a lot of speaking at different Paracons. Well, if they'll have me, but mostly library appearances at this point, just promoting the book, promoting the TV show. I've been, all over New England. I've been doing going far south. I've been going west, Ohio, Pennsylvania. And then next year I am doing almost no events. Like honestly, almost no events. I'm now representing Santiago. I represent Dave Giuliano. I represent Gavin and Paula Kelly. I represent Joe Frankie. So I've been kind of switching gears, like moving out of event production and moving more into managing these people and speaking and managing myself and really just focusing on writing and the TV show. And I just really want to slow down. Like my daughter graduated last year, and I'm kind of switching gears to personal. She graduated last year, and I really regretted missing a lot of stuff with her. She didn't play sports. She didn't do anything like spectacular, so I didn't miss that much. But my son is very active, and I don't want to miss it with him. And he just started high school. So I need to slow it down.
I understand, because you were really, really going so fast. I have a similar story. My grandmother passed shortly after I filmed Repossessed. And I wish that I was able to have been there with her there towards the end. And then, but I did have time with Mom. And, that was a very quick thing. We didn't see it coming.
Mm-mm.
So
It's
Lindsay
short.
might need your help managing me.
I can't tell you how many people have reached out and asked me to manage them. And it's like, I don't want to leave one thing where I'm just bogged down and Corey, I'll always help you, but, and do another thing that bogs me down. I need to focus on my family. I really do.
Oh, Laurissa is honestly the best. She's focused, loving, and the best mom. I wish I had a mother like her when I was growing up.
I love you, Ken. I really do. Ken is one of the, and I'm not just saying this because you said that. He really is one of the kindest,
yes, he is,
nicest people I've ever met, and
had
loyal.
some great conversations.
There's something to be said, and I'm not saying this because I don't like people who aren't veterans. Don't take this the wrong way, but there is something to be said about like veterans in our community. We just find each other. Like we find each other in some weird way. And I just found him. I don't even know how I found him. Like I just picked him up one day and he's all the way in California and we just clicked.
Yep. Same here. Out of nowhere. I think, Ken, did I message you or did you message me? How did we end up talking? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
But we were doing something and I liked something he said. And then he liked something I said. The next thing I know, we're friends. And I'm telling him stuff that, kind of like, well, we know
we met at the strip club.
Yeah, he's a pastor. So we met at the strip club.
Who knows?
Ken, we met at the strip club at that all-you-eat buffet night. Goofy. Okay, so I messaged him first. So that's cool. I'll definitely own that. Love it. Yeah. We are very blessed, Laurissa, Gwen. You know it. Christopher.
Yeah.
How did we meet? God, it's been a long time. He goes to a lot of podcasts. He keeps up with a lot of people. And he basically runs chat rooms for people just because. And, and so I started bringing him into mine about 15 years ago.
Yeah, something like that.
Now, listen to this. Talking about psychic moments, Christopher and I have had the same dream at the same time.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking in our dream. We were on the show afterwards, and we were talking about it. My husband, I had him come in here so that he could, verify that we weren't like texting each other on the side or whatever. It was bizarre.
That is bizarre.
Because he's got family connections in Italy, and I was there. I was talking with his family. It was like a time trip backwards. And, I didn't know, I don't even know what to think about it, but I enjoyed it. It was interesting. It was a very spiritual moment. Wasn't it, Christopher?
Yeah, it was. And that became the start of what I began to explore.
Yep.
Now, Christopher, you said Litriana, he had something with Italian, because
Yes.
I pick up something Celtic with him, like a
I do
Celtic
too.
warrior type of guide.
Oh Lord, you've started something now, Christopher. What do you think about that?
You do realize people from northern Italy are Celtic, don't you?
No, I have no idea.
Wow.
No.
People like the Grimaldi family, and I am a DNA match to many in the Savoy clan.
Yeah, we're
They're from
actually
the
related.
area.
Yeah, because I over your right shoulder. So I guess I don't know how it is on your screen. For me, I'm looking at you. It would be your right shoulder. That's what I picked up on. Yeah, that side. That's what I picked up on. But I didn't know I didn't know that's connected to Italy. I'm Italian.
We did astral project. Tom's right. That's what it wasn't. We were asleep, Christopher, but we
Yeah,
astral
we would sleep
projected.
at the same time.
Uh-huh. It was weird. I don't know. I don't understand it. It happened. Matt
And
and I've done that as well.
we were in Rocca Grimalda, the castle.
Yes, we were. It was bizarre. And
See,
people
I
were
That's
showing
a
us
real
stuff.
place.
They were taking us to different rooms, and I'm like, where did you go? What did you see? What did it look like in that room? Why does a ghost go crazy on Black Friday? He's a bargain haunter.
I can't even
Oh my
deal.
goodness.
Wah, wah, wah. Oh
Um,
my God. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a card for Laurissa, and then you're next, Christopher. You ready?
yeah.
Father Ken, stop it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Oh, I got the hiccups. I'm gonna do one because we're almost out of time. Becky's like, oh bye. Okay, so here we go.
Becky.
Tell me when to stop, so I'll know it's your card. Okay.
Oh, you want me to tell you? Okay.
Oh well,
Stop.
it fell out. Never mind.
Oh, I said it stopped when it fell out.
Yes.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, and there's two.
It's free
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Wow. This one has never come. This is fairly new pack. Our boy Brandon gave me this pack.
Okay.
This is the shamanic medicine. Okay.
I like that.
And
Wow.
so the first one that I have for you is that one? Yeah. Okay. It is air. And it's for creativity. Now, let me tell you something about air, the element.
It's my
Air,
element.
it is.
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Then this makes sense. With air, every word that has ever been spoken is in air. To me, this is telling me that you are going to hear some truths, and you'll be able to sort through. We're allergic to BS.
Oh yeah.
Allergic to it,
Oh yeah.
And so I feel like you are too. And I'm not going to get too much into that, but I'm saying that with your newfound creativity, things that you've already said that you're going to do, you see it swirling. It's going to swirl around you, and it's going to protect your voice because that's what air does. And it's going to give you a voice and let you hear voices that's going to confirm your mission, your objective. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And she's beautiful like you.
Here, let me take a picture and send it to her.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm gonna
You
take
got
a
it?
picture and send it to you.
So that now the next one, okay, instead of using dad jokes, they're father jokes. And seriously, have a good night, everyone. I have to make dinner for my wife. I'm really grateful to be friends with all of you. Be blessed, and may your light shine brighter every day. Now, he says that. Check this out.
Huh.
Let me get where you can see it. This is called the Tree of Life. Okay? And it starts with conception, which this actually doesn't mean like you're going to get pregnant. This means that something fantastic is blooming. There is a light at the bottom. Let me get where you can see it. Wait. Shh, fire.
There it is.
All right. And this means that you are starting a new thing. You're starting something beautiful. You're starting something that will grow. That will grow, and you're going to enjoy yourself, and it will blossom. So you're on the right track. And the fact that you have distractions means that what you're doing is beautiful. And, negativity doesn't want you, anything positive to succeed. And that sums it up right there. I was shuffling and you said stop and they fell out in my lap. So
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kathy. Well,
Thank you
can
so
people get in
much.
touch with you? Is there anything you want to put out there about how you can be contacted?
You guys can find me on Facebook, Laurissa Mary Rex. I don't have a way to put it. Like, I can't join your chat. It won't let me. I
It's okay.
tried.
It's all right.
But that's how you can contact me on Facebook. Or you can go to my website. I can't put it up, but go to my Facebook page and you can follow me or you can message me on there. It's my personal page. I accept everybody on there. I'm not picky.
Mine's full. Follow me so that I can, we can communicate. And there is an entity over your left shoulder, Laurissa. Yes,
Okay.
right here. It's a small female.
Interesting.
Yep, very beautiful, and she's very wise, and she's on your side for sure. All right, so everybody watching, thank you so much for being a part of our lives. Thank you for being lovely, for being positive, for being a blessing, and I claim blessings for you: love, success, happiness, and health. Here is our blessing for tonight. Hold on to what is good, even if it's a handful of dirt. Hold on to what you believe, even if it's a tree that stands by itself. Hold on to what you must do, even if it's a long way from here. Hold on to life, even if it's easier just to let go. Hold on to my hand, even if I have gone away from you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Family Spirit International.
Thank you. It's nice seeing everyone.
You too.
Whoopsie. That's the wrong one. Here we go. All righty.
Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank
you for coming.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted me to leave or not.
What were you doing